Depois de um primeiro dia sensacional, que tal conversar com a mente por trás de tudo que tá rolando por aqui? Jerret West está entre nós. Welcome to Brazil!
Oh, thank you for having me. This is really an exciting day.
Oh, of course, it is for us as well. We're very excited to have you with us, and we hope you're having an amazing time here.
How could you not have fun in this place?
Really?
Oh, yeah. I feel like if there was an entertainment version of the 7 wonders of the world, this has to be one of them, you know? It's just so many different experiences around all of the different kind of booths you can visit and so many surprises. I've seen already so many celebrities that I've been looking at going like, oh, it's so cool to see you here.
Oh, nice. Anything cool that catches your eye?
The thing that I'm really liking is the melding this year of gaming and TV and movies. Even if you zoom into the Xbox pieces, it's just really cool to walk by the Amazon Prime's place and see Fallout installations and see the Halo installation at Paramount. And of course, the game playables here. A nice mashup of the two things, the two parts of the world.
You came back to the Xbox team after making a mark in another one of the biggest entertainment and innovation hubs globally. How do these two experiences connect for you?
So this is kind of a weird experience for me over my career arc, having been in video games and Xbox for many years, and then going away to movies and TV and launching. I think the most interesting thing to observe is the convergence of subscription and different ways that people are consuming both things. Other thing that's very interesting is, like we were just talking about, the blending and immersion of games and gaming IP into movies and TV and vice versa. It's just stunning how much has really kind of commingled. And then, of course, you see that these are two gigantic, these are really the two major way that people spend time, right? They're either playing video games or they're watching movies and TV. But having said that, the industries are also quite different. The way that people play games, the way that they play on different form factors or hardware, like a console or a PC or a mobile phone, the different types of games, how deeply immersed people can get into one type of game. I think the immersive aspects and the way that people play is quite different between the two spaces. But they keep collapsing on each other and getting closer and closer together.
What key advancements from Xbox do you see accelerating this market? Xbox has a really big, it has done a lot for the gaming industry, and especially games as a streaming service like Game Pass.
Xbox is a platform. It's a place where people spend significant parts of their lives, and they bond with it, and that is an important responsibility. So when you create something like a Game Pass, it achieves just that. It enables you to discover more games. You play in different ways. You are seeing all kinds of things that maybe you didn't and wouldn't have touched before. You're connecting with different people in that way. We are seeing so much growth in cloud streaming. We are seeing so much growth in PC games. So I'm really proud when we launch a game like Starfield across PC and Xbox. So those players can play together if they wish, or experience it at the same time. And this is something that's been unique to Xbox as a platform as well, which is a really great innovation in my opinion. But I feel like we are the platform that tries to innovate and tries to adapt, and really at the center tries to bring the games to the player wherever they are residing.
How do you think Brazil can add even more fuel to the gaming world? Will we have more Brazilian titles available in Xbox in the future, maybe?
Oh, I think so. I think that's a given. I think more and more we are seeing creators coming from Brazil because they're inspired by how they grew up playing video games, and hopefully we are giving them a platform where they can realize their dreams with the type of game they want to build.
We've asked you several questions about games, but we'd like to know which style of gamer you're most into. How do you manage your time to take a break and play games?
Not very well.
Yeah.
But it's still done.
To a lot of people in this industry, and they say the most you work and love games, less you play.
It's kind of an irony, right? As soon as you go that far, the scale's somewhat tip. But I just finished a game called Sea of Stars.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, a really nice storyline, and that was super fun. Right now, I am back into and super deep into Diablo 4, so I am a level 47 rogue.
Wow.
So, and the second chapter is really fantastic for that game.
Well, and accessibility and games for everyone is a trending topic, especially with mobile games taking over. how is Xbox planning to slide into gamers' lives even more? And how can we make it new and old releases more accessible to a variety of players, maybe new players?
Yes. This is a really critically important topic because we talk about 3 billion gamers around the world. You can't really reach people who are going to fall in love with gaming without making gaming accessible and finding different entry points. And so I can tell you what I really love about our approach at Microsoft. One is there's an automated approach. There is a real demonstrated desire to take advantage of technology to stay out in front and keeping experiences healthy, keeping interactions healthy. There's also a human touch where people are looking at things and monitoring and making sure that this space is interactive and addressable for all. And then the accessibility piece, like you're talking about, is amazing. The work that's done around our adaptive controller are constantly trying to create new ways for people to interact with video games.
So Starfield is just the beginning of Xbox AAA first-party releases.
Mm-hmm.
How the Game Pass Day 1 releases connect to this?
Okay, let's take it this way. Starfield was an important touchstone, like you said, for something like a Game Pass because people are playing hundreds and hundreds of hours. And it might be a game where you look at it and go like, science fiction. That seems the things that we love about it, the fact that it's so deep, the fact that it's so immersive, might be scary.
It's more than a game, and it's an experience, and it's full of other emotions you wouldn't have in just a game. It's not just a game.
Exactly. And so for most of us who are gamers, that sounds amazing, right? But for some, it might be like, ooh, that's a lot. But the great thing about Day and Date or Game Pass is that you just look at it and go, I can try it. I can discover it and see if I love it. So it's very important. But I'll tell you that like games like Lies of P, also incredibly important for Game Pass, and Jusant. I could go on and on with the list of games that are big and small that play a role in helping people to fall in love with new games or new genres.
So it was amazing to have you here. For the last question, I would really like to know, what makes Brazilian gamers so important and unique for the Xbox community?
Brazil gaming behaviors are as diverse and as vibrant as this country is. And so you have a wonderful community of console players, but PC Game Pass, this is the number 2 PC Game Pass subscriber. So we have a huge PC community, game streaming as well. It's massive. They're leading the way. Brazilians are leading the way on the new wave of how people play games and really melding all of those different things into their own personal experience. So I look at them as the community in the country that is carrying the torch and leading the way for many, many of us in the gaming space.
So thank you very, very much. It was amazing.
Super fun.
Yeah, and the final message for our fans in Brazil, maybe.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, I would just say obrigado, Brazil, and thank you for all that you have done. Such an incredible part of our history at Xbox and an incredibly important part of our future.
Oh, cool. Thank you very, very much. It's so nice to have you here.
Thank you.